welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video I have another human hair wig review for you guys. Today's video is brought to you by Omgherhair. So I'm going to be reviewing a familiar texture but with a little bit of a twist. So I have reviewed several of their kinky straight wigs, but this one is different because the hairline has baby hairs that are like kinky curly. Okay, so I've seen a couple of people do reviews on these. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got this out the pack and tried it on, I thought it was a little bit weird, but we got her together. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the unboxing and everything like that, the application, like how I got my hairline to like suit me, you know, tell you my thoughts and everything on this wig. So if you wanna see how I got her together and everything, then just keep on watching. Okay, so we're getting into like the cap construction and everything, and when you see my face when I first tried this wig on, I am confused because I think the hairline in the review portion, I'm going to say I just have one con with this wig, but I do want to mention that with this baby hair situation that they have going on, I think it's a cool idea, but I think it could be improved because the baby hairs kind of start far apart from the actual hairline, if that makes sense. I feel like they are down a little bit too low. And so I did have to correct that with the way I cut the lace, and you guys will see that. So keep that in mind. And I do feel like the baby hair area was a little bit thin, so it kind of made the wig look bald. I do feel like just getting a kinky straight wig from Omgherhair without the baby hairs is just as good as this. Like it's probably even better because I did pretty much cut all the baby hairs off at the front of my hairline because I didn't feel like I needed it. But on the sides, to me, is where I would want my baby hairs because a lot of times the sides of your wigs can lift and stuff like that. So with the baby hairs, it makes it more forgiving. You don't have to worry about, you know, your lace being seen. So I do like that about the baby hairs, but I think they need to revisit like the front part of it. But I got it together and you guys will see that. Wanted to pop in and tell you guys that. I am back and I have gotten this wig together. The process wasn't that bad. It's just like when I first tried it on, I was kind of confused with this hairline because most kinky straight wigs don't have like curly edges. And I kind of didn't like it at first. I'm gonna go ahead and read the specs for you guys. So this is they have super fine HD lace and a clean bleach hairline. Okay, so that makes sense. And this wig comes with curly baby hairs. And you guys saw what that looked like, and you can see like I have most of my curly baby hair still on my edges, like on my sides, not so much in my front. And I wanted it to look like my hairline. So I prefer my hairlines to be like clean up front, but on the sides I'm okay with some baby hairs, but that's just my preference. I still do have some baby hairs up here, but it's more sparse because I did cut away some of that lace, and that's what works for me and works with my hairline, so I thought that looked better. This is the Omgherhair Natural Curly Hairline Coarse Yaki 6-inch fitted glueless HD lace wig. Okay, the starting price at the shortest inches, which is 14 inches, is $239, and it goes up from there. And I have 150% density. You can get 180, but the 150 is just fine. I don't need any more thickness than this. 150 is just fine. But if you're somebody you really like density, you can go with the 180, but I don't think you need it. And I have a medium cap. This is a medium-sized cap, but it's so comfortable. Yeah, so mine is $349. You can get an adjustable elastic band in the cap, and that's gonna bump it up to $354, which I recommend because I feel like it's easier to wear your wig glueless if you do have an adjustable elastic band within the cap. Now, you guys saw during the process, I could have worn this glueless. The only thing that you kind of have to think about is the sides over here. But I wanted to go ahead and glue it down and see like what, you know, the possibilities were with her. But you can wear this wig glueless. So this has undetectable HD lace, invisible knots, clean bleach hairline, and it's 100% human hair. And it's 6 inches of parting space in this. This is a lace frontal cap. You guys heard all the specs about this wig, and I told you guys it looked weird to me when I first put it on. And if you have a bigger forehead like me and you want it to look more like your hairline, you can cut it up. So I cut mine from down here to up here, and I showed that process. And I kept the sides the same. So the pros and cons with this wig. I only have one con, but everything else to me is a pro. The only con I had with this wig, the knots on this wig were over bleached, so some of the hair was a little bit orange, but how I remedied that, and you can do a lot of different things to fix that. It's actually a really easy fix. I use matte black eyeshadow, and I went around the part to close it up, any spots that were a little bit too wide. That's what I did. And then I put powder in my parting space. You can use mascara. I've seen people use black hairspray as well, and just put a comb in the part and just go around it. I actually do like the curly baby hairs, and I'll tell you why. At first I was like, it's just not necessary, because I've been wearing kinky straight wigs from different brands, and especially from this company, and I haven't had an issue. But I will say it's so easy to conceal like the lace because you have the baby hairs that are already there, and it goes so well with the texture of the wig. They're kinky baby hairs for a kinky wig, so I do like that a lot. I love the texture of the hair because this is one of my favorite textures. Kinky straight is. Now, kinky straight at this length and density at this time of year might be a lot, but I don't know. I probably would still wear it. I think it's still beautiful. And I might bring it out early before, you know, fall hits. But definitely for the cooler months, you know, fall and winter. So this is gorgeous. I did not wash this. I'm wearing this right out the pack, but of course you should wash it. You guys did see me use my Revlon blow dry brush. Is That Your Hair and Cameron Monet put me onto this. I use this on my natural hair sometimes as well. I just wanted to get some of those crinkles out because that happens with kinky straight hair. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that before I hit it with a flat iron. So I used my Conair hot comb that I got from Target. I'll have it linked in the description box. And then I used my Densely flat iron. This one is like I think this is 2 inches because I have one that's like 1 inch. And this hair is so long, so I wanted to use one that was a little bit wider. And this I got from Amazon, as well as the Revlon blow dry brush. All the products that I use to get this wig together will be in the description box for you guys. So I only used the Ebin Wonder Lace Bond Spray in the black can today. Nothing else. I usually follow it up with the Got2b Glued gel to further melt the lace, but this was good enough. And then I melted it with my melting band, and boom. I didn't even tint the lace on this wig. Like, I didn't even put my foundation or my contour on my lace. It just blended down very well. So yes, the baby hairs, the curly baby hairs, that's like the big deal about this wig. The lace is really good on this wig, very thin. I didn't even have to tint it. $300 might be a lot for certain people, but if you go with a shorter length, you get in that $200 range, and I feel like this is well worth it, and it looks so good. I think this looks really, really good. At first, I'm telling you guys, I was like, what? Why would they do that? It looks weird, but it turned out really good. You just have to work with what is best for you. Yeah, you just have to work and make it look like your hairline. I know I have a big forehead, so I cut back here and it just looks so much more natural. So I did do a sunlight test for you guys because I was excited in here when I went downstairs, and then when I went outside. I think the lace looks very good to me. I really do. Now, of course, as I always say on my channel, lace will never be skin because it's a fabric and you'll see like a little bit of it. But overall, I think it's good. And like I said, the only con that I had was the parting space was over bleached, so it was kind of orange. So the next time, or when I actually do wash this wig, I'll probably use like some purple shampoo to knock that down. And just put matte black eyeshadow around the parting space, or use mascara, and then boom, we're good. So that was the only con. Otherwise, I think this is beautiful. You know, I love wigs like this. Everybody knows I love these kinds of textures. Shout out to Omgherhair for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.